Welcome. Why is now the right time to list on the ASX when some of GYG's peers are a bit soft on price?
Yeah, well, we were planning on listing at the end of this year anyway, and we just thought now is the right time. You know, the IPO is totally underwritten and it's oversubscribed, and the dream for GYG was always having the people that eat at GYG have the ability to own a piece of GYG, so we could not be more excited.
Inflationary pressures and the cost of living are squeezing the restaurant sector. How are they affecting GYG sales?
And I think this is why, the mission for GYG is to reinvent fast food and change the way the masses eat. People still need to eat, right? And they love fast food, and GYG is fast food for this generation. So if rates are high, rates are low, have to eat, and they may be trading down from restaurants to fast food. And so GYG sits in this sweet spot of making sure that the masses still have affordable food that's high quality and that's clean.
Are people spending as much as they have in recent years, or are they bringing it back?
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think that's why the position that GYG has is that it's value and it's real food. And, it's almost coming to GYG is almost cheaper than eating at home.
Fund managers are applauding GYG's ambition to have 1,000 stores within 2 decades, but some are questioning whether it's possible without saturating the market. Is that a risk?
Well, you look at McDonald's right now, who's probably the leader in this space, right, who we're challenging. They have over 1,000 restaurants. And when you look at growth strategy, it comes down to a few things. It's the restaurant economics. That means are a lot of people coming into GYG, which is, over the last 4 or 5 years, our average restaurant has doubled in revenue. And with that kind of revenue, it produces extremely, almost world-class leading restaurant economics. So you need those restaurant economics to expand. GYG has a real estate and development team of over 30 people. 10 of those are full-time real estate people looking for AAA locations. So from day one at GYG, there's 3 things we'll never compromise on. It's the quality of our food, our people, and our real estate. So there's so much growth ahead of GYG, which we're very excited about.
Why did you decide against a general public offer, instead offering shares to institutional investors, staff, and current franchisees?
Yeah, for GYG along the journey, it's important for us to get the right people in GYG. Like when you look at All Essential, which is obviously our head office here, everybody needs to align on the same values to create value. So we've been very particular who we brought along the journey, especially the register. So part of the offering, our franchisees are going to be involved, our employees are involved. Everybody at All Essential after a year have options in the business. And what we learned along the way is that for GYG to be successful, everybody needs to be involved and everybody needs to be incentivized for the success of GYG. And the best part of being listed is having the public be able to have a piece of GYG, which is my dream.
Are you aware of criticism from Madonna's Michael Hutchins that the offering is akin to a Ponzi-esque scheme for those with finance sector connections?
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous. You look at the underlying economics of our business, it's world class. What we're building here, and we're an Australian business, and it's something that we are so proud of. And at the end of the day, the investors decide if they want to invest or not. That's up to them.
Is GYG genuinely reflecting the true value of the offer to investors?
Of course we do. One thing about our business, we've always been incredibly transparent, and that's it. And everybody gets to make their own decision. And what we've seen now, obviously leading up to this IPO, that it's totally underwritten, it's way oversubscribed, and people decide if they want to invest or not. We can't control that. All that we can control is selling burritos and making sure that we deliver on our strategy.
What do you make of Morningstar's assertion that the $22 share price is overvalued by nearly 50% because it is still building a competitive advantage?
Yeah, I think everybody's allowed to have an opinion, right? The team here is focused as always. Like I said, everything's about our fresh, clean food, making sure that our crew and our restaurants are engaged and we deliver that GYG experience. We're doing that well, which produces these amazing underlying restaurant economics, which gives us the potential to grow into the future. So we have a long, long future ahead of us of growth.
Would you concede it is being valued as if it is a tech company?
No, if you look at valuations in the US, like I said, everybody has a different view on valuation. The team here is just focused on making sure we do the best job possible and we deliver on what we say we're going to deliver, which I'm very confident about.
And so after listing, how much of the business will the board, senior management and existing substantial investors hold?
Yeah, well, after the listing, those investors will go into escrow for 12 months to make sure, obviously, that we deliver our 25 numbers, which we're very confident on. So about 60% of the business.
And you didn't turn a profit last year, not expecting to turn a profit this year. When do you expect to see?
Well, the restaurants are profitable. You know
Net
what I mean?
profit after tax, though?
Yeah, and when you look at a business and you see what we've done over the past, say, 18 years, is invest heavily into this business. So the great part about that, we call that G&A, that comes down as the sales go up, but you need to invest in the platforms of the business to deliver that growth, and that's something we've done very well.
And so when will your results show a net profit after tax?
Well, the stores are very profitable, and net profit after tax will be this year.
Financial year 24?
Yes, 25.
Oh, financial year 25, thank you. Given your resignation from the company just over a year ago to return, what are your plans now? How long will you stay at the helm?
To clear that up, I never resigned.
No, it was reported as
but
such?
The truth is that I wanted to bring in somebody to help share the load of GYG. I mean, it's a big business, and it's continuing to grow, and everybody here adds a unique contribution to the business. Mine happens to be food, marketing, brand, operations, and I'm so grateful to have Hilton Brett as co-CEO. He's one of the best retail guys in the country, sat on the board for 6 years. So him and I basically share the responsibility of leading this business, and I couldn't be happier, and I plan on being here for a very long time.
Stephen Marks, great to speak to you.
Yeah, pleasure. Thank you very much.